South Africa's legal landscape is set for a significant showdown as top law firm Norton Rose Fulbright South Africa takes the government to court over a new legal sector code. The code, aimed at increasing black participation in South Africa's legal industry, has been deemed unlawful, unconstitutional and invalid by the law firm. We delve into the implications of this battle with AfriForum's Head of Public Relations, Ernest van Zyl. Ernest, a very good morning to you and welcome.
Good morning, Elvis.
What are your thoughts on Norton Rose Fulbright SA's decision to take the government to court over this new legal sector code, which aims to increase black participation and transformation in South Africa's legal industry?
I think it's very refreshing to finally see corporate South Africa and some of the big heavyweights in the corporate sector actually stand up to the government's race obsession and standing up against increasing racially discriminatory legislation in the different sectors of South Africa. And I think particularly when it comes to matters of justice, merit should be paramount. We can't have race obsession and racial bean counting in something as crucial as justice and the legal sector. So I think it's refreshing. I think it's welcome, and AfriForum is very glad to see the big heavyweights like Norton Rose Fulbright taking on the fight.
So how do you then feel as AfriForum about government's efforts to increase black participation in the legal industry through the broad-based BBBE legal sector code?
AfriForum's stance is that you shouldn't be using racially discriminatory legislation to try and reach any goal in South Africa, because racially discriminatory legislation in itself, in principle, is wrong. There's many other ways and many other means that can be followed to reach the goal of increasing black participation in the legal sector in South Africa. But increasing the already very large laundry list of racially discriminatory legislation in this country is not the way to go. That's only going to increase the level of race obsession that we see. It's only going to increase the racialist nature of the society we see around us. So that's not the answer.
So what are the fears of so-called white-owned legal firms that may not comply with BBBE codes? And can you elaborate on why your organization believes that these policies are detrimental to South Africa's progress?
I think the big fears is the fact that, as stated very clearly in Norton Rose Fulbright's case, is the fact that these racialist demands from the government are unrealistic and on top of that unconstitutional. And I think that's the main issue, and that's why I'm very glad to see that they're taking on the fight there. But there's also a moral issue here at play, and that's the fact that all we're going to see with increased racialist policies is an increased focus on race all around us. I mean, we can't really tell the world that we are a non-racial society if we have over 141 race laws on the books, 116 of which were added after 1994. I don't think we should be adding more to a already long list of 141. And on top of that, all this new legislation is going to achieve is create a new generation of white youth who will see no whites need apply disclaimers when they apply for a job in the legal sector. I don't think that is acceptable or something that should be accepted.
I thank you so much for your time and your views. AfriForum's Head of Public Relations, Ernest van Zyl.